have control. Breach in 5, 4, 3.
What's up, guys? It's Uncle Freedom coming to you on another glorious and well-deserved day off, and this is a correction video. First off, let's stress this. Everybody wants to know where this jacket comes from. This is a Zero Foxtrot Whoopee hoodie in the Desert Night camo. I have a bunch of them. All of them you've seen me wear, the Whoopee hoodies. Those are all from Zero Foxtrot. Not an affiliate. I like their Whoopee hoodies. Whoopee was the greatest thing I was ever issued. So the correction that we're going to do is in my kitting out your DMR video, what could you use? I talked about a cosine indicator on the rifle, and I was referring to firing uphill and downhill. I had a couple of people reach out to me because I did not do a really good job of explaining what I was trying to say. And shooting videos in one take is never really easy because you can miss things or missay things. Typically, I will find them in editing, but I somehow missed this completely. So I figured we'd do just a short video to show this off, kind of what it really means. So if we had a target shooting uphill, shooting downhill. So if we had a target here and an aiming point down here at the bottom, if we were shooting either up or down this hill, when you would range this out, you are going to get a longer range because it's going to appear by the way the ground lays farther away. However, what we're concerned with when we talk about drop is the actual time that gravity is imparting action against a bullet. So whether going uphill or downhill, it's going to be the same thing. This distance to this round is a lot farther than this straight line. So what we actually need to do, and what the cosine indicator does, is like if we said this was, if I had a 0.8 cosine on my rifle, and this was 100 yards is what it ranged out, I would times that 100 times 0.8, which would give me 80 yards. So I would actually be shooting at an 80-yard predictive thing. So you're going to be aiming lower than you would normally aim. Personally, for me, though, I would take my cosine indicator. I would multiply that times my range or have a rangefinder with that built in. Same thing applies if we're going up the hill. Let's take this to this. If this measured out at 100 yards when we actually ranged it, but we used a cosine indicator of, cosine indicator was 0.5. This is a very short distance we're actually shooting across gravity. We're not worried so much about like how far it is down the hill because we're firing from an elevated position or from a decreased position, but our actual distance to the target horizontally across the Earth's surface is much shorter than the actual measured distance down the hill and to the target. So that's what I was trying to explain. So yes, you are going to hit high in both situations. That's why your cosine indicator is important, because what you're actually going to get when you're shooting uphill or downhill is a decreased range from what you actually got when you lasered it out, unless you have something that takes shot angle into effect. So clarification, figured I would show you guys like in a very rudimentary way what we're talking about. This distance here is a whole lot longer than that straight line distance. And the straight line distance is what we're concerned with when we shoot up or downhill. So I hope this clarified it a little bit better. I should have probably drawn this out when I did the video, but to be honest, it felt like it came out right. But once somebody sent me a message about it, I went back and watched it. I'm like, ooh, that does not read right at all. In my head, I knew what I was saying. Unfortunately, I have to remember sometimes that those of you that are watching these do not have my background and you can't read my mind. So you have no idea what I'm saying. So clarification. So guys, hopefully that helped. Hopefully that cleared that up for you guys. For those of you that pointed it out to me, thank you for that. Somebody is still going to angrily comment on the video. I would just ask that anybody that angrily comments, if you happen to see it and I don't, be like, hey, he already made a correction video. So guys, thanks for holding me accountable. I'm human. I make mistakes just like everybody else. But the important thing is we own them and we correct them and we show what we were actually trying to show. That was my bad. I did not do a very good job of that. So anyway, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Until next time, I'll see you later.